On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what Guan, a blessed and wonderful Friday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. No, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps, an alleged tap knockers and clappies. Well, not even alleged. I just said that to be politically correct. But I know an old dirty kind of boy, all knockers and clappies get ClapWeh yesterday morning during a reported confrontation with the police over there in Leslie Pen in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Now the criminal element will end up losing 3 pints and 3 firearms recovered inside the house has since been identified positively as this criminal element here presently on your screen, identified as 29-year-old Sunman McFarlane. Yeah, man, but more popularly known as Max in the criminal underworld. He's off a Leslie Avenue address in Leslie Pen in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Now we are going to hear from Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey as he gives a comprehensive rundown of the events that unfolded yesterday morning. Listen.
This morning, December 28, 2023, a joint task force conducted a major anti-gang operation at several locations within the parish of St. Catherine, during which members of the vicious Clans gang were taken into custody. During this operation, Sunman McFarlane, OC Max, aged 29 years old, laborer of Leslie Pen, St. Catherine, challenged the security forces and was fatally shot, and 3 firearms recovered along with a quantity of ammunition. In addition, a motor vehicle, cash, luxury items, and name brand clothing estimated to value about $3 million were also seized at a location in Old Harbour, St. Catherine. Today's operation culminated a 9-month-long investigation led by the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Branch, CTOC, which resulted in a series of arrests over the period. To date, 31 members of the gangs have been taken into custody. These persons arrested are being held for several offenses, which include murders and shootings. This particular investigation focused on the section of the gang under the direction of the incarcerated leader, Tesha Miller, OC Hombre of De La Vega City, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. This operation was supported by other internal and external stakeholders to include the Major Investigation Division, St. Catherine North and South Divisions, the Proactive Investigative Unit, the St. Catherine Scenes of Crime Unit, the National Intelligence Bureau, Specialized Operation Branch, Public Safety and Traffic Enforcement Branch, and of course, our law enforcement partners, the Jamaica Defense Force. Throughout the investigative process, the team worked in collaboration with the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution. Notably, our investigation has linked the Clans gang to at least 800 murders since 2014. In 2018, gangs accounted for 80% of the murders committed within our country. This year, it accounted for 67% of the murder recorded. It is evident that our anti-gang strategy is working. And I believe that we will continue this effort, and step by step, we will ensure that Jamaica is safer as we bring it to the gangs. I must pause to say that I am of the view that our counter-gang initiative is working. As when you look at the attribution from over 80% to 67% or thereabout, is a manifestation that the effort is working. The Clans Gang is currently listed among the top 5 criminal organizations operating in Jamaica. Most of its operations were carried out in Spanish Town and its environs. It also has influence in bordering parishes to include Clarendon, Manchester, St. Ann, St. James, and Kingston. The JCF will continue its focus on disrupting criminal organizations wherever they are identified. We will use our skills, competencies, and technologies in our quest to create a secure environment for the citizens of Jamaica.
Now, my peeps, we have another update from the head of the security and crime portfolio, that's Deputy Commissioner of Police, Fitz Bailey, as he has stated that another suspect has been taken into custody in connection with the loss of life of lawmaker Philip Palwell's 10-month-old child and their mother, that's Tashana Pattison. Now we are going to hear from DCP Bailey, who stated that he is committed to bring everyone involved in that gruesome loss of life to justice. Listen.
We are committed to that as an organization. It's one of the most gruesome and crime that we have ever seen, and we are going to ensure that whoever is responsible, it doesn't matter where they hide. The Bible talk about you spread your bed in hell. Even if you spread your bed in hell or in the utmost part of the sea, we are going to find the person and bring them to justice.
Now we are going to saddle further to the east, over there in the Kingston Eastern Police Division, as the Kingston Eastern Police on Monday seized this 9mm pistol along with a magazine containing 2 live 9mm rounds along the Bull Bay Main Road. Now, the Kingston Eastern Police stated that 6 people were taken into custody in connection with the seizure. The police report stated that sometime about 12:37 p.m., acting on information, a team of lawmen signaled the driver of a white Toyota Probox motorcar to stop. It is said that the driver of the motor vehicle complied. The vehicle and its occupants were searched. The police stated that during the search of the vehicle, the firearm and ammunition were discovered in the front passenger door of the vehicle. The 6 passengers were taken into custody. The police stated that their names are being withheld pending further investigation. So basically, if you sieve out who the gun really belonged to and release the others who may or may not be innocent. Yeah, man. Now we are going to saddle further to the east, this time in the St. Thomas Police Division, where a man who was implicated in a series of knockings and clappings resulting in the loss of life of some people and a host of other knockings and clappings incident in St. Thomas end up losing 3 pints in a drive-by knockings and clappings yesterday afternoon. Yeah, man. The knockies and clappies get ClapWeh. Now, he has since been identified as 40-year-old Kemar Burton. So according to the police, sometime about 3:35 p.m., Kemar Burton was walking on the compound main road in Easington when a car drove up and stopped beside him. It is said that the occupants of the car engaged him in a conversation before them start knock it and clap it on him several times. He lost his life, same place, on the spot. Lone chest can and head can, spread him out like a sheet, no longer among the land of the living. Now we are going to hear from the commanding officer of St. Thomas, Superintendent Alison Byfield, as she weighs in on this latest spate of violence affecting her police division. Listen.
Yes, come under the radar of the police from time and time again for brandishing firearm in the area of Easington. So the police is well aware of him. We are appealing to persons who would have witnessed the murder of Burton to provide the information to the police so we can seek out the perpetrator or perpetrators of this murder.
And still in the parish of St. Thomas, this time over there in Yallahs, St. Thomas, a couple, a man and a woman, get murdered. Boy, may I tell you, the man them a turn up the heat over there in St. Thomas, winding down the end of the year in bloodshed. Now detectives are probing a double knockings and clappings in Yallahs, St. Thomas. The bodies of a man and a woman were found Thursday evening in Newland in the parish. The police report suggests that shortly after 8, residents were at a wake and they heard loud explosions. Checks were made and the couple was found with their bodies riddled with bullets in the driveway near their home. Now, up to late last night, detectives were at the scene, so we have not confirmed the identities as yet of the now deceased man and woman, but the thing definitely look away, and that double knockings and clappings brings to 24 the number of knockings and clappings resulting in the loss of life of some people that has been committed in the parish of St. Thomas since the start of the year. So On the Spot News Media will most definitely be bringing you further updates as it relates to that double knockings and clappings. Yeah, man. And still in the parish of St. Thomas, 4 men and a woman arrested on reasonable suspicion of breaches the Dangerous Drug Act and breaches of the Trademark Act following an operation by the police in St. Thomas. So between the hours of 10 a.m. Wednesday to 1:30 Thursday morning, the team carried out a targeted raid at premises located along the Ken Jones Highway near Portland and St. Thomas border. It is said that during a search of the property, more than 50 feed bags containing vegetable matter resembling that of the good old marijuana, yeah man, were seized. The content weighed in excess of 1,000 pounds. A processing plant used to produce fake rum and wine was observed at the same premises. The Narcotics Division was summoned and the scene was processed by detectives of the Scene of Crime Unit. The 5 persons at the premises were detained by the police, and they are to be questioned by detectives from the Narcotics Police Division and the Morant Bay Criminal Investigation Branch. Now, the last thing that we are going to talk about, and it is very rare that we even see such a thing. And in fact, history has proven that if memory serves me correct, the only time I've ever heard this happening is always in St. Thomas. If there's another instance other than previous ones in St. Thomas, please let me know in the comment section. Now, residents of Cedar Valley, St. Thomas has protested the transfer of a police officer. Now, the Cedar Valley Main Road was blocked in St. Thomas following a protest by residents stating that their beloved Constable Owen Brown is not to be moved from the Cedar Valley police station. Now we are going to hear from one of the persons involved in that process. She has since been identified as Atiba. Listen.
Mr. Brown is one of the greatest police Cedar Valley has ever had. We cannot lose Brown to go anywhere. Brown cannot move from Cedar Valley. Brown buried 3 there. Help us. Brown are the only police that do foot patrol. No service vehicle is here, and Mr. Brown alone. Any hours of the night, anywhere he is, we call him phone and we get him.
I know you're very passionate about your police and the work your police doing in your community. But I don't think the roadblock is all that necessary now. It's not necessary. You know that based on the relationship we have, you can always come into us and you can express your concern, and we'll talk and see if there's an adjustment can be made. We'll make it.
Now, as for the male voice in the latter part of that voice clip, that is the voice of Deputy Superintendent of Police in charge of operations in St. Thomas, O'Neill Thompson. Now, that was rather interesting to hear. Residents blocking roads, protesting because they wanted to send away one of their beloved constables. Now, that just says a lot of the character of Constable Owen Brown. Whomever you are, trust me, Constable Brown, you're held in the highest regard by residents of the Cedar Valley community over there in St. Thomas. Now anyway, my peeps, to the name Friday, the day when Mr. Smile smile upon some of the ones and ones them pocket. And whilst you're out there traversing in these streets, you don't know Christmas holidays just ended. People are look forward to the New Year's. So the streets will be most definitely busier than ever. But as always, my peeps, safe travel, pan the gravel, and continuously look out on the corner of your caswa, the old dirty corner boy them. Always out there. Alerts, yeah man. So remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah man.